Hello friends and welcome back to another video. Today we are taking you on board the Celebrity Constellation for a ship tour. Before you set sail, you'll want to experience and see what it is like to sail with Celebrity, as they have luxury at every turn, a lot of unforgettable spaces and beauty for family fun and adults as well on these ships. Let's take you on through deck by deck and show you just what it's like to set sail on this ship. But before we get too ahead of ourselves, welcome. My name is Alana Zingano, and I love to share videos all about cruise travel, cruise interviews, vlogs, and so much more. So if that's the kind of content you enjoy, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next upload. So let's get acquainted with the Constellation, or known as Connie is her nickname. The ship holds 2,100 passengers, so it is a bit of an intimate feel. So we'll start with deck number 12, which is the rooftop terrace. Once you pass the basketball courts, you head on over. They have a giant movie screen and you can look over onto the aft of the ship. It's a fun spot. I actually hung out here and did a meditation class as well with the disco headphones as well. It was a lot of fun and a great spot just to zen out and read a book. Now we are back up on deck 12, but we're in the forward of the ship. So this is really another nice quieter area here. You can walk around to the front. Lots of seating, lots of areas for you to lounge out. They do have a lookout here in the front of the ship. And we'll take a closer look so you can see exactly what it looks like. One of the main differences here on Celebrity, as we also have a view of the helipad down below there. You can see the helipad and one of the crew areas down there. But one of the main differences with Celebrity with the pool towels is that they actually have pool towels that are yellow here on the Constellation that are available for you to take off the ship when you're in port. And they also have these blue towels that are available for when you are wanting to enjoy the pool. This area here looks down into the buffet, which is nice. When we get down there, we'll notice that there's certain areas that have really great sunlight, and so it's something that I enjoy with this ship when you're walking through there. Up here on deck 11, lots of seating space over here and a fun little spying into what's going on here in the adult only section. This is a quiet area where you can enjoy the two whirlpools along with the pool as well. So if you don't want any of the sun and be out of the elements, that's a great spot. But we will continue over here. On this side of the ship here, they do have ashtrays, so it's considered some of the smoking section over here along these tables as well. So if you are interested, that's where you are able to here on the ship. Here we are inside deck 11. We just walked in from outside here. So deck 12 above us was split between the forward and the aft with the two different sections. The aft with the rooftop terrace with the nice movie screen, and the forward with the looking out over onto the helipad and a really quiet area. But now that we're here on deck 11, we're gonna walk around and show you guys what Reflections looks like, where they have oftentimes the silent disco, dance parties, and some fun entertainment in the evenings. Here we are at the Reflections Lounge. It's a lounge of colorful light and pulsating sound. It's really the ideal place for you to enjoy the nightlife on here. It's great with all the seating and the additional bar as well. When we had a rain out of additional party, they threw it up here in Reflections Lounge for a good time. And And then moving on to deck 11, there's some public spaces to note, as in the X Club. So this is the club space for teens, 13 to 17 on board, for them to hang out, and it's specifically designed for with teens in mind. And then we also have Camp at Sea, which is specifically for the younger cruisers, junior cruisers. And they have a lot of different interesting categories of interest to keep them busy, from art and recreation, along with culinary and even STEM, to keep those activities going and keep them interested and really loving going to their camp at sea.
Also to note that the jogging track is located here on deck 11. You can walk around to get some exercise. Also, the mast bar is over here, and you can look down onto the fun activities that are happening. Currently, while we're at sea, they just finished with a volleyball tournament.
Here we are at Tuscan Grille. This is a lovely contemporary steakhouse. They have lunch and dinner options as well. There's hints of Italy, making it both a rustic and sophisticated dining venue. It is a specialty restaurant, so there is an upcharge.
Tuscan Grille Midship, deck 11. Here is one of the specialty restaurants. It is $25 to dine here. That's the lunch menu, and then this is the dinner menu here.
Here we are on deck 10, which has loads of public areas. Starting off at the spa, you might want to really feel like you're on vacation, relax, rejuvenate yourself at the spa. You can do so. Along with the fitness center, you can meet with a personal trainer or take some fitness classes and challenge yourself beyond just taking the stairs throughout the ship. And of course, if you need recommendations for what type of cabin to book and assisting you in your cruise vacation and booking, we recommend that you reach out to our travel partners, MEI Travel, to help you book your cruise vacation.
All right, so over here on deck 10, we have the pool deck. A lot of excitement. We do have some snacks as well currently. Hot dogs, hamburgers, french fries, good stuff. And some poolside action as well. They have this bar here where they have a lot of the beverages that are in cans for you. And then if you want any mixed drinks, there's an additional bar on the other side.
Ready to spend the day by the pool and relax with a book in your hand, or just grab a bite here as well. A really nice pool space as they separate it between the deep end and a bit shallower as well. Great to play water volleyball and so much fun in this space. The Solarium here is this indoor pool that is reserved for adults only. You can hear the sound of the waterfalls, and it really just is a tranquil, relaxing space. And check out the padded lounge chairs. I can just feel my stress melting away as I take a dip in the hot tub.
So in here they have a lot of nice seating area, the padded cushions, and also tables and chairs, because there is the spa cafe. So this is really nice. They have a lot of healthier options here, along with smoothies. We'll take a look at their menu as well. Things to energize you and get you going. And if you do have the premium beverage package, your pressed juices are included, which is fantastic, along with your smoothies. So lots of sandwiches and bites that are a bit healthier. So we have sesame salad, lentil cucumber salad, chicken salad, tuna salad, spinach salads. We also have some little bread rolls and the vegetable wraps, caprese salads. Fun, fresh options for you. And then you can order your pressed juices and they'll make those fresh for you, along with your coffee and beverage station over here.
And lastly, on deck 10, we have the Sunset Bar. This is where you can enjoy music and enjoy the live guitarists or the bands and just grab a drink here out on the pool deck. Oceanview Cafe is fantastic. This is a casual dining area. You can find pasta, freshly made pizza, grilled steak, hamburgers, and so much more. You can really enjoy yourself as you can dine under the skylights in the cafe, which was fantastic as the natural light came in. And then added bonus of looking down out into the ship and the ocean passing you by with these cutouts in the floor. Super cool for that. Deck number 9 has the Celebrity Eye Lounge. This is the internet lounge where they have the first authorized Apple reseller at sea. So if you need any Apple products, this is where you can head over to. But they also have the library underneath us and the computer lab. So if you wanted to get a good book or perhaps jump on a computer, you can do so as well. The one thing I wish though is that the library had more outlets. If you're looking to just hang out and read, that's fine. I actually brought my laptop one night and tried to do some computer work and had a hard time trying to plug in my computer.
Now we are mid-ship and we're on deck 8, but we're gonna jump all the way down to deck number 5 because number 7 and number 6 deck are actually all just staterooms. If you're interested in seeing some stateroom tours, I have 3 different category types. I'll link all those videos in the description box so you can check those out as well. So we'll head on to deck 5 and look at that. We have a fantastic view here. I will say that these elevators are odd shaped, but they do give some great sea views as we head on down.
Now we'll jump to deck number 5. The floors that we did skip were just rooms and cabins. So on deck 5, there's quite a few different public spaces. We'll start with the San Marco restaurant. So you can offer nightly dining options that change on the menu here in this main dining room, and we actually dined here quite a bit, and it's a really nice space to enjoy the options. Moving on, we have the theater. So this is where we have all the different type of live performances on board the Celebrity Constellation. So if you're looking for that intimate atmosphere, you have this here, whether you're watching the production shows, the musical arrangements, and alongside the comedy shows as well. We actually came in the theater quite a bit for a lot of the entertainment, and there wasn't really a bad seat in the house as we sat across different areas of the theater. Next up is the Emporium. This is your shopping experience. So if you're looking to bring home some souvenirs from well-known brands and one-of-kind collections, things of that sort, up to upscale personal accessories, or just things that say Celebrity Cruises or Celebrity Constellation, this is your spot. I, of course, had to go in and find the ship model for our collection. So the Emporium was a great spot to spend some onboard credits as well if you have any of those. Next up is the art gallery. This is if you want to find any thought-provoking art and bring it back on board. Pro tip, if you do opt into their shipping, we made that mistake once before buying art on a ship. But if you do, the art gallery is here on deck number 5. Next up is the ever spectacular Grand Foyer. I actually loved how beautiful it was and quite grand. You'll have guest services here as well, the marble floors, and the first panoramic ocean view glass elevators at sea. This is such a hit. I would really opt to take these elevators than the other ones on the ship because who doesn't want a view as you're going up and down the ship? But you will also find like beautiful fresh flowers in the foyer. Just a really beautiful space. Moving to the Cellar Masters. This is inspired by Napa Valley, and it brings to life the experience of global wine tour as you taste a large variety of wines from around the world. Cheers as you take a sip, and you'll discover new wines and receive recommendations to enrich your knowledge of world of wine. Sushi on 5 is just like its name. It's sushi on deck 5. You can try the modern take on traditional Japanese fare. I love my sushi, and this is a super premium option, and you can ask for their fresh wasabi if you dare and you like a bit of a kick. It's kind of rare to find the real thing. Next up is Cafe El Bacio. If only your local coffee shop had ocean views like this. You can savor a cup of fresh brewed coffee, even toss in some delightful liqueur if you so please. Hey, you're on vacation, right? It definitely feels like a bit of a European style coffee house when you take a seat and enjoy the space.
Specialty coffees, your lemon tarts, desserts as well. Ooh, those little berries tart looks good. Some nice little desserts for you that are included and you can grab and as you walk on by as well. But the coffee is extra. We'll take a look at the menu as well.
And next to it we have the Gelateria. You can treat yourself to an afternoon snack where you have the delicious Italian ices and gelatos that are prepared in the afternoon and evening. Moving on to deck number 4, we have the casino. Test your luck with Lady Luck, spin the roulette or play the slots. They also have the casino bar as well, so you can grab a drink as you gamble. Moving on to deck 4, we have the Rendezvous Lounge. This is the ideal meeting place where you can have a quiet little seating area and a just comfortable area to have a conversation and relax. Next up, we have Luminae, which is the cutting-edge specialty dining restaurant that is reserved just for guests that are staying in the retreat. So if you're lucky enough to stay there, make sure you make your reservation in this restaurant. Lastly, we'll take it to deck number 3. Le Petit Chef at Qsine is an impressive dining experience. It's world-renowned actually by the artist of skull mapping. So your table comes to life in a true fashion of no other that I've seen. It's captivating and you actually move through a story of different chefs as a really delicious, elegant menu by Michelin star chefs. So highly recommend. This is one of my favorite specialty dining experiences. Additionally, on deck number 3, you will find the conference center. So perhaps you're coming on board through a work conference or something like that, or need some multifunctional spaces for work meetings. Or perhaps there's some special cocktail parties. You might find yourself in the conference center here on deck number 3. Well, friends, that does it. I hope you enjoy this thorough ship tour of the Celebrity Constellation. She's such a beautiful vessel and I really enjoyed spending my time on here on this cruise. I know you'll enjoy the ship as well. If you want to see even more, check out our vlogs and other videos as well from this cruise. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments down below or any questions you may have, and until next time, ciao for now.